Murder that's remained a mystery for close to 40 years, and now we're learning that Ronnie Perryman, who was killed in 1976, lived a secret, hidden lifestyle. Joining us this morning to tell us more about this cold case is WIAT 42 News reporter Lee Garner. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, Gina.
Okay, so what fascinated you about this particular case?
Well, it's been this family, this salt of the earth family, so tight-knit, such a tight relationship. And when Ronnie went to Tuscaloosa, the fact that they weren't aware of the fact that he was kind of living this other lifestyle, and then the shock of his murder, it's just been something that's haunted this family and haunted investigators in Tuscaloosa all this time.
Yeah, it's been a cold case for a very long time, close to 40 years. Did you uncover any facts that you could share with us before the special airs?
Well, I think one of the most haunting things about this case, and we're talking about the double life, I guess the way that investigators kind of became aware of this double life was the fact that the murderer used the victim's blood, Ronnie Perryman's blood, to write derogatory words about his lifestyle on the walls of his apartment. So that's definitely been something about this case that's been eerie and very unsettling from the beginning, just on top of the fact of the family's pain and suffering of not really understanding what happened to their child and to their brother.
I think what I found intriguing about this case is that for years his mother carried the torch to keep his memory alive and to keep police on track to find his killer, and now his sister has taken over.
Yeah, absolutely. His mother, Emmylou Perryman, she would call investigators every time she would see the azaleas blooming. It was kind of a sad reminder for her of the time of year when her brother or her son was killed, and then, like you said, yes, his sister took up the crusade after that. The investigators know them as the azalea callers, and we talked to her a little bit about just what she would like to see done.
I have pictures of him, and I walked down the hall and I was like, we're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. And I know we're going to get it done, but I just want to make sure it's done in my lifetime.
Wow, so after that's powerful. Could you imagine all that time just waiting for someone to find your brother's killer? I can't imagine.
It must just be so incredibly painful. And Linda is now 66 years old, and you just heard her saying she just so much wants to see this case solved in her lifetime. She actually told me that in the past 4 to 5 months, she feels as though they've made more progress in this case than they have in practically 40 years. So they're just very hopeful that maybe even this story could help move the case forward.
Well, let's hope so, and hopefully somebody watching your special report tonight, murder mystery in Tuscaloosa, will be able to help investigators. Again, Lee, thanks for being here. Your report airs tonight on CBS 42 News at 10.